You all have the right motion. I don't care if you do horse or close stance. Stephen and Mike, could you both come up on? We're doing the big guy and the small guy thing, okay? Will both of you face them? And would you please do right hand, then block? Okay, good. Now watch. Feel the instability, right? Now, it cannot be weight. You know Steve is bigger, stronger, heavier, makes more money than Mike. Okay? But he's unstable. He's just corrected it, by the way. All right? What was the difference? When the first time Steve did it is he turned both feet. Both feet were at an angle. Try doing this, turning both feet, and check it. Then try doing it, turning only one foot. It doesn't mean that this foot won't turn a little. But if you try turning only the back foot, you'll find a huge difference in stability. Short stance or long stance. So get with your partner and try it. Both feet turn, one foot turn. Try it. Thank you. How many found that I'm telling the truth that the it's not oitsuki, but it's oitsuki with a nukite. The angle of your hips makes the spear stronger. And that squaring makes the press block stronger. How do we make them both stronger? Split the difference. Don't do this, do this, and drop your shoulders. This will be a little weaker, this will be a little weaker, but they'll both be moderately strong. Unfortunately, here's what we do. Square, square. So this becomes weak. Because we do this first. So we want this to be strong, right? We can't get to them unless we block them. So we square. And then this gets to be square. Instead of going. So this is relaxed, slight hanmi, not a severe hanmi, because then this will be weak again. Right? Just stick out the right lunge punch. Okay? Here. Okay? Where this is weak. Right? Well, we're not going to hit it with this, we'll just assume it's strong. So if I go like this, I naturally do this. Actually, try this. So I'm hitting square, going to a slight hanmi, and getting the strength in my spear. I'm getting both, simply by splitting the difference. And you can test this without the motion, just by holding your position, and just turning slight hanmi. Your shoulders will drop, they'll both test strong. Try it. Don't try to step forward, you have to drag his weight. Jan has been known to weigh more than 3 kilos. Alright, don't step back, because now you're fighting it. You make an adjustment back. Okay, oh, sorry, step back. Adjustment back. Or an adjustment forward, just an adjustment, just a small step. And then you do the rest of the motion. So let's say I'm going to make an adjustment forward, now my rest of the motion is going to go back. To as close to a back stance as I can get. So I'll go forward, back. Now, I didn't use a lot of effort, did I? Did you have to let go? I have to let go. Okay?
And a little one.
Okay, put your hand down like this.
Yeah, you do slower.
Yeah? Not a chance, right? Yes, sir.
In my side, I have seen the motion from last, I think, in the back here. Some people move the left to block. Kanazawa moves it right to block. And yet,
You think
the
of like
differences-
side?
I was wondering, would structurally, which one makes sense, or does it make sense with the both equal?
I don't think it matters that much. And it also depends on the application. So if you're out and let's say you're doing a left ski and I'm doing this, well now the question becomes, is this my shuto? Am I doing this? Or is he taking that away and he's punching with that hand and I'm doing this? In which case the left foot wouldn't make sense, the right foot, the left foot would make sense, the right foot wouldn't make sense. On the other hand, if I do this, and I'm doing this, the right foot would make just as good a sense. So it really depends.
Think about it.
Depends on how you think about it. Yeah, they both work. Principal, yes, sir.
Previous seminars, you've emphasized in a technique the tap,
Uh-huh.
where today is the finishing
Yes.
technique. I just want to bring those two together.
Sure. We're talking about the concept of what I call double blocking or parry block. That often when we block, we think this arm's doing the block, but this arm could be doing the block and this arm could be checking. Or this arm could be doing the block and this arm could be striking. And that's a valid concept that you could think about for application. It has nothing to do, however, with testing the validity of this block. Because if you blocked already with this hand, how are you testing this block? Right? So we had to leave out the parry, or what he calls the tap, in order to concentrate on the individual block that we're trying to measure, to evaluate. Okay? That doesn't mean you can't make it stronger by doing a double. I can make it stronger in 15 different ways, like we do weight shift. Let's take Mike, for example, because his weight is shifted quite a bit. Okay, so he punches me, and I go, that's single arm strong. Okay? This is parry single arm. This is weight shift. Well, almost no arm, right? Okay. This is extension. No weight shift, just extension. It's weight shift, but it's weight shift forward. I should have said weight rotation. No weight rotation, weight shift. I mixed the two. This first one's weight rotation. This is weight shift. Okay? You can do weight drop. And think of the down element. Okay? You can play with it a whole bunch of different ways. In the little clinic we had yesterday at Frank's house, we talked about Oshi pushing, Hiki drawing, and Maroi circle as three basic paradigms for applying blocks. We didn't talk about how you can play with your lower body. And you can, quite a bit. Okay? One of the things we'll get into is, well, I don't want to get too far off base, but let's just say, I'm going to use you for a second. Let's just say he punches me, okay, what is this punch? And I block, okay? Now, with this type of parry block, I'm at this distance, right? I moved away, I'm safe, I parry. What's he gonna do? He's gonna hit me with the other punch. And it probably before I hit him, right? So he hits me with the other punch, and I have to do this. What's he gonna do now? He's probably gonna kick me with that foot, because I created that opening for him. So I'm constantly on defense, right? If I do this, it's just a small change. I haven't done a big stance, okay? But I just move it a little bit to the side, or I moved him a little bit to my side, right? Now, he goes to hit me with the other hand, and I shift my weight. What happened? Can't do it, right? Okay? Can he kick me? No. Can he hit me? Now, he can shift his weight back, kick me with this foot, but his original intent, the original opening, wasn't there. So I'll step in, and now, look, he can hit me with that hand, he can hit me with that, right? Okay. So now hit me with that hand, I'll check this. And he's got me, I've got him off balance. All right, so now he's gonna hit me with this hand, and either hand, I check his leg, he can't rotate. Is that fair? Okay? Now, who has the advantage now? Okay? By the way, this is done quite excellently, better than I can do it, by Koshoryu people, Koshoryu Kempo. All right? In fact, the next thing we're going to do comes from Koshoryu Kempo, and I do it as well, but I want to give them credit because they do it better than anybody, in my opinion. Okay, Dave? Thank you all very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.